Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to All Signs Love Predictions for Singles. Yes, this is for the singles out there. And it may be new love. Sometimes it's situationships that come up. But whenever you feel guided to listen to this, there may be a message for you. A reminder that if a message does resonate for you, go ahead and hit like. And that there's also a how they feel all signs reading available at Harmonia Friends. So if you become a member and you resonate, there may be more messages over in the membership area. And yes, there is a 30-day free trial, so make sure you go check it out. Also, want to remind you the importance to check the other placements on your chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you want to cross watch, just a reminder that it may be vice versa. Okay, vice versa the story for you. All right, let's get started here. We're going to start off with the birthday month. So happy birthday out there to the Cancer signs. And we're going to get situated here. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on in love for you. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, what messages does a collective need to know? If we can hone in right now onto our Cancer signs, our singles, what do they need to know? Only time will tell. So this is about taking your time, Cancer, remembering your worth and being patient with connections. Maybe in the past you've rushed into things, but this could also be about, we'll see, but it could also be about a connection here that never really took off either. And you may need some time, or this person may need some time for something here to be a reconnection of some sort. But let's see what's going on here. If you like any of these decks, just go in the description box below, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you right now. No reversals on initial story play. What's going on for Cancer in love? Cancer in love. Well, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. I think my Cancer was made an option. Could have been dealing with a Capricorn, but I feel there's some toxicity here, some karmic connections, some karmic lessons here that my water signs have been through. Could have been friendships or friends with benefits as well. But something here was not balanced. Something here was not fair. And I do feel like you were made an option. Or the other thing is that how you view love right now is not really, well, I mean, you may look at it as toxic and saying, there's not really anything out there. It's not safe. I don't trust myself with the connections that I have made. It hasn't really been anything that, I don't know. I feel like almost like there is a Cancer here with a negative vibration when it comes to time. Maybe you are taking a break from love even. Could be that too. But let's see what's going on here and what's coming towards you. What is coming towards Cancer? Reminder, reversals are now up. Well, I definitely feel like I have a Cancer here who is more into and using their stage of, well, I don't need a man. I don't need a gal. I'm better off on my own. So I do feel like there is some kind of glow up. I feel that there is high anxiety when it comes to connections. It just really is. Only time for tell. I mean, some of you are fearful that, like, when is this anxiety going to go away? And I do feel like it is going to dissipate for you. It's not going to last forever. But right now, your main focus here is all of the opportunities here where you may have put yourself to the side, and it's like, I have missed so many opportunities here where I just know my worth. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is somebody here who's very confident, and very passionate, creative. I don't know. I almost feel like I got a Cancer sign here who's more about their creativity right now, or their physical being, or their physical health. This is an individual here who's not really playing the field, but still looking good, looking the part here. But you're still focused on a particular, whatever this last connection you had, Cancer, really left a bad taste in your mouth, literally. It's like, sometimes I think you wonder if this individual here thinks of you, has feelings for you still. Yeah, you're still brokenhearted over this. This is a Cancer here who's still healing from a massive heartbreak. This person here really hurt you. This person here really did not make you a selection. Could have been dealing with an air sign here. But I do feel, Cancer, you are still dealing with a broken heart. So this is an individual here who gets very emotional and then can be very cold. It's like, I feel like you hide this, though. This is something here where I feel you hide this behind closed doors. Most of the time that happens late at night. Sometimes we need space to heal still. Four of Coins. You still hold on to this individual, or if it's not this individual, it's like for the chance here to grow. I almost feel like you're not going to share so much of yourself anymore when you showcase what you have. It's like, I don't need to show my goods. I don't have to hide behind a mask. And you feel like an individual here kind of baited you, or was maybe a miser with you. This person could have been stingy with time or efforts, but it's like they had something here where their worth felt higher to you. And you may have respected this to some extent, but at the same time, it was so under lock and key around this individual's neck. And we have 2 4s here that are going straight down. So I feel like this person is still heavily in your energetic field. I don't feel like there's communication or anything in that. No. When I see the 5 of Wands, it's not always about the external fighting. It could be something here that is internalized in you. I think you go back and forth. It's kind of like, again, does this person even think about me? Like, do they understand how badly that they hurt me? And here's the answer, other than that, you can probably check this out if this does resonate. And there might be a story for you on the How They Feel readings at Harmonia Friends. But I feel like, singles, you're not willing to fight for this anymore. You know your worth now and your value. And I feel like you did a little bit with this person, but at the same time, this person here kept hidden their worth. So you don't even want this key anymore. I think what you would like is some kind of closure from this individual to say that they realize some of their stuff that they did, or take accountability. But I don't feel like accountability is something that you're going to get from this individual. This person here is so stingy with their time and effort. And I want to tell you, when it comes to money, that's all they care about. That's all they care about. It's like they're very materialistic, this individual. Yeah. Again, I don't see you putting time and effort into this. I feel like the no work or collaboration is on you. I do feel like you're highly working on different scenarios here, building up stronger friendships. Could just be keeping to your inner circle. I don't know. There's something about your inner circle that's very important to this Cancer. Knight of Wands. So you do have the ability here to go out. I do see you actually doing that, Cancer, but it's not taking it so seriously now. It's like if I want to go out, I'm going to go out as friends, or I'm going to go out to meet new people, or I'm going to put myself out in those scenarios. But you don't want to. This is definitely for a Cancer who wants to settle down, but is not willing to settle down right now. I do feel like you have a lot of desires and passions here when it comes to what you're capable of. So this could be in creativity, this could be in work, or just your life purpose. But I do see you really being more self-centered, self-centered. Yeah, the sun. And this is actually what you were meant to do. There's something here about the sun giving the clarity here. And also, the sun reminds me a lot of the divine masculine energy. I always think of Helios, the sun. But I feel like there's this energy here for you with this Leo energy, is that not only time will tell, but there's something here about a compass. And I feel that as you build your light and as you pave your way, you are being kind of circled around here to more of a divine connection for you that is right for you. And this is what this connection was actually for you, was to kind of redirect you to your actual path here. All right, so let's see what final advice Spirit has for you. And then we're going to pull a month that is particularly important to you in love. That will be coming up. It's not in the past, but it's what's coming up in love. Final advice here for Leo. No reversals. The good luck charm here, 10. I love this. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. This is about you manifesting. This is about you keeping close to you and knowing how important you are here. We also have that energy here, that masculinity energy here, which kind of reminds me a lot of the magician energy too, with these combined here. And the 10 here would be like the wheel on this card. So I feel like, yes, it is about time will tell. You do know your worth, but you're also in the midst of manifesting something very big. And I do feel like it's important. This is such a direct message. It's important that whatever you put out there, not only do you trust it, but you vibe it as though that individual is here in the now, and that you're actually like in that relationship here. So try to get yourself in that vibration here for the one that you want to be with. Let's see what month's going to be important to you. What month is going to be important to Cancer in love? What month is going to be important to Cancer in love? February. February, well, I mean, that is the month of love, but I feel like there's something here specifically for a love connection or potential in February for you. All right. Thank you, Cancer. Like I said, if this resonated or if you want to go check out how they feel readings, go check it out at Harmonia Friends. We're going to move on to Leo next. All right. Let's see what's going on for our Leo singles. What's going on in love for you? Here we go. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I do feel like this is for a Leo who's actually newly single. I don't know. I just feel like there's something here where you have just closed a chapter. This feels like a Leo here who is newly single or has ended something. Could even be a situationship. But let's see what's going on for Leo. No reversals on initial story play. Leo. 9 of Pentacles. There you are, single as can be. Content, secure. Yeah, I do feel like this is definitely for Leo who in the past was married, or you're just newly divorced, or there's something here. Could have been dealing with a Taurus. Just no. It's like now when it comes to commitment, you're looking at different options, new opportunities here. It's like you're curious, but I also feel like this release of I am excited to put myself out there. I'm excited to see what's there because I was made an option before and I'm not going to be treated that way. So I do feel like this is for an individual here who wants to look for a commitment that they can settle down with, but not be made an option, okay? But they are somebody here who would be okay on their own as well. So it's not like I think you're jumping into a relationship. So even if you are newly divorced, I do feel like there has been some time here, some months that have passed since this, that now you feel secure enough to see what's out there, just to see what's out there. All right. Reversals are now up. Temperance reversed. I feel like you are ready to move on, and you are definitely somebody here who's over it, but you have someone here who's still in your energy field who is angry about you getting away. So how does this affect you? Well, right now, I feel like this person here is kind of doing a boomerang effect for you. Whatever this boomerang effect is, Leo, I do feel like it's this essence here of an individual here who is kind of pointing the blame at you, is very impatient, could be kind of doing a sensation here of knowing that you're moving on. I don't know if you've recently stated to an individual that, I don't know, this person could be spying on you, put it that way. But I feel like this person knows that you're putting yourself back out there. You're dating again. They may be seeing something about that. But I do feel like this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who's not necessarily you. I feel like this is someone here who's angry. Okay. So I do feel like they were connected to you. And that's why I'm seeing a match. I feel this match here with somebody here you were either married to or you had a breakup with who put you in some kind of weird situationship. But I do feel that this person is angry about you keeping your options here, but there's this relief for you that you're free of this. It's like, no, nothing's stopping me. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Don't let this person stop you, is what I'm saying, because there's some kind of confrontation that I feel is coming up with this individual for you, Leo. Yeah. Harsh news. Harsh news. Okay. This person is very bitter. This person can be a little bit nasty. This person here loves to blame. And even though it is finalized or ended, it's kind of like you may have still a connection here, especially if there's children involved, that I mean, this is just an individual who I would say would be the one to piss on your parade here. They're angry here about you being so free to do whatever you want now. Priestess. You don't have to tell them anything. Darkness into darkness. The key is all mystery. So you don't necessarily. I don't know. I feel like you put a boundary, or you're going to need to put a boundary up with them if you're listening to this. If this individual backlashes you or gives you nasty commentary, it's like keep it short, keep it sweet, especially if there's children involved. It's like keep it cordial. But you don't have to let anybody, because I feel like you actually are either in a new connection or you're putting yourself out there and you're trying to remain optimistic. And I do feel like an individual here who is not just a little bit angry, but very bitter with you having a new start. You being able to keep hidden whatever these secrets are. So I do feel like you're intuitively being guided. There's something here coming up here with that Capricorn moon, that I feel that you're really concentrated on your manifestations when it comes to love. And it's, yeah. Okay. This person's literally going to have a breakdown, a fit, a hissy fit. This individual here is trying to stop you from moving on or to blame you. I feel like they're coming in here with an overthink of emotions. I don't feel like this person wants a connection. I think they're very bitter and resentful for how things ended. Or how things were finalized, or feeling like something's unfair. But this person here has been holding back their anger, has been holding out their resistance, their bitterness. So I feel this tidal wave of trying to disturb your peace when you have set your freedom, and Spirit's reminding you, hey, don't let this stop you. Don't let this person stop you, Leo. Yeah, we have the 3 of coins here. The 4 of coins. Interesting. So I do see a new love connection. Like I said, this person could have seen that you have a new connection. I do feel like this person here could be younger than you, or it just could be a new connection. But look at this. We have these, it's a page of wands, but I'm noticing the 4 of wands here. So I feel like this is a very divine connection. This new individual here, there's something here about it being a chessboard piece here, but these are all the right pieces here. Okay. I just feel that you have energies of 2 individuals, Leo, somebody here who's ticked off about you starting a new friendship or starting a new relationship. But this is something here where you are being asked to really hold back or not have to flaunt or state anything to this individual. It's kind of like you're free of this past case scenario. Keep hidden what you are creating here. I mean, they're really asking me to add these. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of Pentacles here is of growth, of taking your time. And I do see you taking your time with a new connection that you are pretty passionate about. And this individual here is optimistic about this too. And I don't know, it's just something here about taking your time or playing, not wanting to play the field or playing the games. This is something here where it's like, let me see how this individual is, if they're going to be able to if I met my match. But I do actually see that over time, this connection could actually be a match. Okay. It just may take you some time and a pause here, but let's see what final advice we have from Leo from Spirit. No reversals on final advice cards. Final advice. Look at this. King of Pentacles. True success isn't just about money. It's about happiness too. Thanks for supporting the local witches here. All right. So we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy here. Again, we have a lot of earth energy. So your new person could have a lot of earth energy, could be a businessman or a business gal, but this is an individual here who fully likes to invest, is willing to sit down and get to know you, is all about taking their time, wanting to start and build a friendship that is strong, a foundation that is strong. And there's something here about taking your time with this individual. Sit and get to know them and watch this grow. Watch this grow. All right, let's see what a significant month is going to be important to you in love. Important to you, and it could be with this new connection, but it's just a month here that's important to you. Oh, looks like this one wanted to come out. December is going to be important to you when it comes to this love connection, this new love connection, not this old one. All right, if you like this, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. And like I said, if you want to know how much or how your new person feels or how the other person feels, you can always go check out Harmonia Friends, where there's another posting here for exclusive content. All right, we're going to move on to Virgo next. All right, let's see what's going on for my single Virgos in love. What's going on for my single Virgos in love? Here we go. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Well, are things going to get steamy for my Virgo? Okay. Could be a connection that is just based upon that, and Spirit's reminding you to honor your body. Okay. But let's see. No reversals here for Virgo. Not right now. Ooh, conflicted. Four of Wands. The Emperor. Aries energy. Look at all, I mean, really heavily, the first thing I feel is red. Red can be passion, but red could also be anger. And I feel that, I mean, we do have 2 4s here, and that may be significant to you, 4 4, but 5 4 4 is really what I want to say. But I do feel like this connection that you have been dealing with, Virgo, is one where it may have been a spiritual connection. Look at this. I just feel like there's something here about being very different from one another. But whatever these differences or indifferences it is for an individual here to step up, to take actions. And I do feel like it's almost a fight between these two individuals. I don't know. I feel like sexual tension heat up. This could have been things here where it was like, let's, if fighting came involved, it always ended out in, making up through sex. But I feel that it wasn't something here, as much as you desired this individual, it wasn't healthy. There wasn't a healthy connection with this. And there may still be passion there. There may still be love, but I feel like this is more of an internal battle of, hey, I don't really feel like I deserve to be treated a certain way. So I feel like you're taking charge and control here. I think you're going through some kind of battle and inner conflict with a connection that, is pushing you towards obstacles. And some of you, the obstacles is to be on your own. When I think of the Emperor, it's someone here who makes really hard and tough decisions, is trying to remain authentic. But this is something here where there are obstacles here, and an Emperor will do whatever they have to do to get through the obstacles. But I feel like somebody here has not really portrayed themselves fully as the Emperor here, especially if you're the divine feminine. Let's see what's going on. Reversals are now up. What's going on in love for Virgo? Strength reversed. This person really diminished. Oh, yeah. This person here, I feel like this is for a Virgo here who's stressed out, who is definitely single, and looking at other opportunities here. But it's like, hey, I know my worth. This almost feels very similar to, if you have Cancer in your chart, you may want to check out the Cancer sign. But you could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like there's something about attacking. You were definitely in the midst of it, or in the heat of the moment here, about a connection here that is, well, being torn apart. This could be a divorce. This could be, I don't know. There's something here about an on and off relationship, on and off. Your loyalty here was completely, I don't know. It just feels like something here was dissolved for you in loyalty. This person wasn't loyal. This person here could have been entertaining other things. Doesn't necessarily have to be another relationship or family. It could be entertaining things that were more for their happiness, kept behind closed doors. I feel like this connection here, even as heated as it can be, when the sparks flew, they flew, but also at the same time, you two really mirrored each other. And that's what I see almost here, even as the Ace of Pentacles here, is this mirror effect. That's why it feels heavily like a twin flame. But I feel like there's a new opportunity here that you're holding up. And I feel like what you're doing is you're reflecting back to this individual that you know your worth, that you know your value. And you're taking an opportunity here to hold it up. I also see a stag here. So I feel like this is like, I'm just gonna reflect, bounce whatever doesn't serve me. I'm bouncing it back to you, but I'm a stag here, so that means you're single. I feel like there's someone here who's like, no, I'm not going to be treated that way. I'm not going to be treated here as an option. Queen of Cups. I told you, I felt like there was water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, if you Cancer had a very similar energy here of knowing their worth. This is somebody here who's very empathetic, loving, intuitive. And there's something where the timing is off. Look at this. We have another, look at this. We got the 4 in here. But I feel like in this connection with this is something here where somebody was not aligned with you. And over time, you are realizing you were putting way more work into the scenario than a person was. So is this wheel broken? Yeah, we now have 2 4s and 2 10s here, really 3 4s. But I feel like there's an energy here where you guys will always have this connection, but this person here will never be aligned into the drive of what you need. I feel like there's something about being separated, or something about you knowing your worth, and this being the spiritual journey for you to get through the hurdles here. Notice here, the dolphins here are kind of like gold. And then these ones are blue here. This is something here where you're trying to be open to connections that are more lined up to you, that have the same compassion and love, and can reflect positivity to you in your life. This could be a twin flame connection here. And I got to tell you, with the twin flame journey, it's not an easy journey, but for those of you who believe in it, but it's not about being in connection with the person. It's always about the alignment within. And so I feel like we have somebody here who pulled in their divine masculine energy of whatever it is to get out of a scenario that was not working out. I feel like you were actually with either a wounded feminine or a wounded masculine. Ace of Cups. You know your worth. You know that this is something, or time and effort here, where it's going to take time to fill. I also feel that you are one now who really, I don't know, there's something here about this union, whether it was purely physical or not. You really see your body as a temple now, and you're not going to be a person here who just throws yourself out there for one night stands and does that stuff. Honor the place is in one another, where you are one internal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And spirits reminding you of that your values are important when it comes to a union and sexual attraction, and you're beyond the point here of just having a good time and physicalities. Oh, now this feels like another opportunity. This feels like another opportunity. We have the Emperor again. Now, does this mean an opportunity with this individual? I don't think so. I don't think so. The 4 of Wands here, this one is holding 2 wands. So there's an opportunity here to meet somebody here who's more aligned to you. And it could be a divine masculine if you were feminine, but if not, this is just somebody here who brings new opportunities, is more aligned, did not come up as a reversal, even though I don't take reversals on initial story play. But this feels like something more unconditional. This feels like something here that's more fluid, and this feels like something that is more supportive and protective. Now, here's something that you need to keep in mind, though. We do have the 9 of Wands here, and that's a lot of wands, okay? You may have a physical attraction to this individual. That's what it is. You may be very guarded to jump into something here, and wanting to take your time and get to know an individual. And there's something here about you going, I'm still going through something. So you might actually meet this person. And I don't know, it might feel like bad timing, but at the same time, that's how it usually works when you're like, I'm not looking for love. But I do see you a little bit guarded to this connection or this opportunity here. And I do feel like somebody here is going to be very direct with you on how they feel, on what they want. And oh my goodness, this could actually be a past friend. Or if it's not a past friend from childhood, or just, it doesn't have to be childhood, could be young adulthood, whatever. But it also could be somebody here that you feel like you've known all your life, okay? I do feel like this is a soulmate. I feel like this is somebody here who's actually choosing a soulmate over the twin flame. But there is a very strong connection here with an individual who you are going to feel physically attracted to right away, but you are going to be holding back. You're going to be very guarded. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Look at this, the Chariot. It says, you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. There's something here about going a snail's pace, okay? I think that you want to take your time, but Spirit's reminding you, hey, there might be things or an individual like the Emperor who might go right by you if you keep at this pace here. So be open to options, being open for the ride, and some of you the joy ride. You don't have to give all of your secrets away. It's something here where you might as well will start here, and if it is friendship here that's turning into something more, it's like, hey, let's entertain it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what significant month is important for this Virgo. August, maybe when this connection really takes off, or August may be something that's significant here just in love for you. That's a positive. This is a positive month here in love. All right. Like I said, Virgo, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit like, and don't forget to check your other placements in your chart. Or if you want to check out how they feel, just go over to Harmonia Friends, because there may be more messages for you that resonate. Let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra. Let's see how my scales are doing in love. My single Libras, what do you need to know in love? Here we go. It says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunity and possibilities for your life. I might be dealing with some Libras, and Spirit's just reminding you that because I feel like there's heartbreak here. I feel like if it's not heartbreak, it's almost lack of faith of finding a connection that is right. But Spirit's reminding you that you are the creator of what you want. So the more you think of those unwanted thoughts, the more that resolves here into the room. And Spirit's saying you are in charge of your thoughts, and to remind you to think more positively when it comes to love. What's going on with this Libra? No reversals on initial story play. Here we go. Well, you definitely went through an ending. There's a transformation here. I do feel, endings are good things. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio. But this is definitely for a Libra who is in the midst of ending a cycle here, or ending something here about, well, oh boy, Knight of Cups. Looking at new opportunities. I don't know. And the other thing is it could be an ending here of staying closed off. I feel like I got a Libra here who's being more open to love and opportunities. The Knight of Cups here. Now, the other thing is, when I think of the Knight of Cups, could be an apology as well. Look at this. Strength. Leo energy. Something significantly could be happening around August, but we'll see. Well, there's two stories here, but they kind of go hand in hand. One is, I do feel you may be receiving an apology from an individual, and others of you, I think they're just trying to get some courage here to approach you here. They want to end here. They want to end the staleness. They want to end here this chapter. But others of you, if you have been in a stalemate with putting yourself back out there, it's having the courage to be open to love. Open to love. So some of you, it could be that as you were opening yourself up to love, somebody wants to apologize from your past. Could be that too. Could be a collision, but we'll see. Reversals are now up. Oh boy, you've definitely been hurt really badly. I don't think you're open to this apology, Libra. No, and I think somebody here is coming off as very cocky or rude about it, defensive. I think you might have cut off an individual, and if you did, that could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel very defensive. I feel like there was a lot of games played here with that chessboard in the back here, but I also feel this energy here. Enough is enough. I don't want to feel this anymore. And somebody here is just, you might have blocked somebody, you might have decided to finally end this or had the courage to do this, but I do see you saying, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this apology. It's too late. I feel played. I feel like there's jabs here, and somebody here is angry because you're not taking it. And this could be a scenario here where a person here is used to you coming back and out in their life. The King of Wands is somebody here who's feisty, cocky, and angry when it's not going their way. This is a person here who would have literally a tantrum, and could be nasty with their words. I feel you are the one, and I think you're going to be shocked with how this person comes in. Yeah, Ace of Coins. You definitely, Libra, have an individual here who's going to try to apologize, is really shocked by your behavior of cutting them off or taking an opportunity here or saying no. But I also feel that it was so unbalanced. It was so unfair. It was not fair. I feel like you gave so much to this individual. The two of you may have a really entirely different love language when it comes to love, but there's something here about, I'm going to put it this way. It could be, I just feel like how your energy here is an injustice. This is something here where you feel so unbalanced in this connection, and you want a solid offer, and this person here was not giving you a solid offer. I feel like this individual here, it took great strength to leave them because they never offered anything fully to you. And all of this energy of waiting, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities. This is you saying, I have to create room for a connection that actually is aligned to me, that actually will allow me to grow and be there with me. I don't think you want to settle down for a player, and you definitely have somebody here who's non-committal, but also blaming you for ending a connection here or not starting on their pace. Seven of Swords. I feel like you really feel this person is holding back some lies to you. You may feel that this person here actually had other connections, Libra, that they weren't honest with you, okay? But there's also this energy here that this person, God, you would be a fool if you were opening up yourself to this Aquarius energy. I feel like this individual here feels like a fool as well for playing you, but is angry that you expose their games, okay? I do see you being more secure here, single. Some of you just really focused on your security here, your value, your worth. But an individual here feels very foolish for not offering you this either, because I think that this person here knew that they had something larger than life and, well, fucked it up. All right, let's see what the final advice is for you. Final advice for Libra. Look at this, Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart that's potential, my dear? You have just created so much space now for an actual love connection. And I feel like this could be just love for you, but also for a connection that is actually way more aligned to you. This person here, like I said, even with the Knight of Cups, is not the Ace of Cups. It's an individual here with a half-ass apology. Let's see what a month of what's going to be important to you for love. What month is going to be important to you in love? Here we go. March. March will be very significant for you in love, for meeting a love connection. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on for Scorpio in love. My Scorpio singles in love. Here we go. Spirit is saying, Scorpio, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Huh. I feel like this is for a Scorpio who is single but has a particular person on their mind. And if it's not a particular person, could be in the thing of, why haven't I found the one yet? Maybe there's something here about you being so overly focused on not meeting the one, or a person here that, well, has not committed to you. Let's see what else is going on here for my Scorpio singles. No reversals on initial story play. The Wheel of Fortune. It takes time. This is a card here all about destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. It's about going on the journey. Some of you, it is more, there's something here about the phases here that you need to allow to go on here. Look at this, a 10 of Pentacles. You have 2 10s now. And the 3 of Wands. I feel like this is definitely for Scorpio who's already established a connection with an individual, or is hoping for somebody to return or hoping for something to reunite. But if it is a single and you're not, and I just feel this energy of waiting for the one to come, the special person, your forever person here, somebody here you could build a family with, someone here that you see as family already. And others of you, this is just, an individual here you're trying to manifest. But I feel this energy of just waiting and looking out. I don't feel energy of movement that is needed. And the Wheel of Fortune is that there's something about passing time. It's almost like the time is ticking. I almost feel like this urgency of wanting this reunion or wanting this person in your life so badly, so badly. So focused on it here that you may be missing opportunities here when it comes to, well, honestly, your finances. There's big opportunities here for money for you, Scorpio. And I know this is a love reading, but I feel like for some of you, you're missing out on opportunities that you should be taking a chance on. All right, but let's switch this back to love. I could probably go on more about that with your finances. But you know what? Finances are a relationship too. And something to keep in mind, that if you have been stepping back, waiting for something to transpire, the universe is saying, you got to move. You got to make some big moves. Reversals are now up in play here for Scorpio. Queen of Swords, bitterness, a little bit of resentment. Very cold and calculated. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here with the 2 of Coins reversed. Going back and forth, back and forth. I want it. No, I don't. I want this person. No, I don't. I'm not going to spend my time waiting around for somebody. No, I don't. King of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you don't have an individual that you have, well, let's start with story 1. There's 2 stories here. It just is what it is. And I'm reading for a lot of different people. So I'll try to keep the story straight. So we're going to start with story 1. I feel like you were very honest and authentic with an individual. But I feel a little bit denied, rejected, or friend zoned. So this is for a Scorpio here that you expect an individual here to come right towards you, and you're not going to deal with any bullshit anymore. I feel like this individual here may have juggled you or just kept you open for an option. And you kind of go back and forth that if you want this person or not. And this individual, I don't know. There's something about, you could have known this person here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could have known this person here through business. There's something here about a business deal or friendships, or, it's usually friends with, I don't know. I feel like this person's a friends with benefits energy. But I feel like this person here is still in your energy, but they come in like waves. They're not necessarily always there. They put you on the back burner, but I think this month you're just really, or whatever this energy of when you're listening to it, not just this month, but whenever you feel guided to listen to this, you're just really annoyed at this person, coming in and out it is important right now to take a step back and to spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. And I do feel that. I feel like you're in and out. Story number two, for the individual here, for Scorpio, who has been in and out of, should I put my feet in there again and try it or not? This is you kind of realizing I can't be wishy-washy about this anymore. And there may be somebody this month or this time that you're listening to this that you actually see here potential, but you kind of are like, are they bullshitting me? This could be somebody here that you meet through friends, or who's I don't know, it could even be work related, okay? But I feel like there's something here where you may be a little bit cold, have cold feet, or like not really trust an individual yet, but there's something here about you needing to step back anyway here, okay? Maybe it may be something here where it's not really allowed upon, especially if this is business, where, I mean, some of you, this is a boss, okay? Others of you, this is something here about a coworker or a no-no situation here, and you're like, I don't know if I want to play this. All right, back to story one. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Story number one, if this is an individual here who has been juggling you for quite some time, it's unfortunately, it has to be you who stops this. And this person is not going to stop coming at you or checking on you or doing things here that is very surface level, okay? It's kind of like those texts to see if you'll answer back, seeing if you'll take the bite, all right? This individual here just disappears all the time. The other thing is that this person here kind of expects an apology from you versus you receiving an apology. So this person is unapologetic with how they come or what offer that they give you. And some of you, unfortunately, this is going to end the connection altogether. Some of you, it's a really strong friendship where you've been friends a really long time, but you feel that you have to break this karmic cycle this month or this time that you're listening to this. So I do feel you are really looking upon this as, and there may be an age difference between the two of you, that this is not helping you receive a healthy relationship of what you truly desire. Story number two, again, I feel like there's a connection here where this person reminds you a lot about somebody from the past, and it's kind of giving you the sixth sense that something is off. And Spirit is basically stating, yeah, listen to your intuition here, okay? We have the seven of coins here with the ace of coins, but with the reverse, it's something here where an individual may want to do something outside of wherever you are, or if it's a friend circle, all of a sudden ask you out on a date, but I see you declining it. I see you saying no to this. No, not at this time. It's not the right time. I don't feel comfortable with that, but it's going to be you who says the decline. I feel like Scorpio is going to be declining this. It doesn't feel right to you. It feels off. Two of Swords. Oh, there's that Hermit energy, Virgo. I see you stepping back. In either case, or in either story, you're stepping back here, Two of Wands. You're taking a different doorway. I think that this in and out and losing sleep or feeling like you can't make a decision is like, I know that this decision is going to suck regardless, because there's a part of me that says I'm being too hard on an individual. The other part of me is I haven't even really got to know this person yet. If it's somebody here who's asking you out or doing something, but you also are having something about your insight. You're not trusting your intuition fully yet. And so for you, you want to sit with yourself. And I see you doing that. I see you declining. I see you saying, no, enough is enough. And with the Two of Wands here, reverse is saying, I'm closing my door right now to this opportunity or to this person who has been in and out of my life, because it could be that too. And choosing another door here to get to know myself right now and to trust my intuition fully before I take upon an offer. But you do feel guided to say no, and that's something that you are going to do. You are going to trust your gut on. So I do see you blocking an individual or declining an offer in love. And a lot of you, the reason you're being called to do this is because you're protecting your finances. You know that if you start this relationship or if this person here comes back, they distract you. Okay. 7 here with that ace upright would be eight of coins. And that's all about your mastery. And I feel like this individual is a time waster, would waste your time. And some of you, because it's work related, it's like a no. You don't want to lose anything with this value. What advice does Spirit have for you? Oh my gosh, you got the Hermit again, Virgo. There are some things that must be done on your own. And I think that you're just learning to really trust your intuition on when is the right time. You now know if this is validation, did I make the right decision by declining or saying no to something? Spirit's saying, no, you were right. You were right. Now sit with yourself and see what it's like for a yes answer. And there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can absolutely use a pendulum or muscle testing, but really what you're going to do, and the advice that I can give you, which is something that I use personally, this is about really asking upon your higher self. Is this the right suggestion for me? Does this feel good to me? Ask your higher self and see how it shows up in your body. All right. And you'll be surprised with, it could even be like, I don't know, you feel a sensation in your neck. Whatever the sensation is in your body, is you start recognizing it. And when you feel that way, again, you're going to know that's your yes. You're going to know that's your no. And I feel that you have identified the no, and now it's identifying the yes for you, which is a really, really strong answer for you. Let's see what month is going to be important to you in love. Of course, I just dropped all the cards, so hold on. Okay, sorry about that. They dropped all the cards, but usually that's a message for me, regardless, in anything that happens in a reading. You're not really meant to focus on love right now. You are meant to focus on yourself here and know what that yes answer is. And I feel like that's why they're just doing that pause yet. Like, hey, a significant month is not important right now, but I'm going to pull it anyway. All right. December. This is when maybe you'll finally get to know what that yes feels like. But December is a significant time for your growth in love, Scorpio. All right. If you like this, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget, there is more readings. I also posted in all signs. How do they feel? If that's something that you resonated with this, or maybe more messages over there for you as well. And that's a how do they feel reading. We're going to move on to Sagittarius next. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on in love for my Saggy singles. What do they need to know in love when they're watching this? What do they need to know in love? Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So this is about a union that is going to be very significant to you. It's going to be very spiritual. There's a very big significance. I mean, there's significance in all relationships, but this one is about your spiritual growth. This one is about your journey, Let's see if this is, I mean, it could be somebody from that you already know or you're in connection with, or somebody new, but we'll see. We'll see. No reversals on initial story play. Here we go. Saggy. The Chariot. Cancer energy. The Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles. I actually feel like this is for a connection, Saggy, that you actually already have. I feel like this person is, though, at a distance from you. If it's not long distance for the Saggy, it's something here where uh, there's travel things. Like, I feel like you guys may not have the same schedules, or there's something here about going the distance. And you see, I don't know, it almost feels like you already feel that it could be dealing with the Taurus. We have a lot of earth energy here, but we have Cancer energy here too. This is something here where it's been a long-term friendship, or this is someone that you might work with long-term. Could be that too. But I feel like something about time has passed. It is slowly growing, especially with those flowers here. But there's that there's that mountain in the way. There is something here that is keeping this connection from actual union. So I don't know what's hidden here. I mean, that could be, another connection. You could be. The other thing is this person here may be committed already. That could be it too. Um, or you may be something here where you were in a long-term commitment and this person here was always a friend. But there's an obstacle here of knowing something or feeling like, no, 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 we can't do that. We can't do that. It's not right. Something is blocking you from this connection. It has to do with a relationship. So I do feel like you've already encountered this person while you were in another relationship or while they were in a relationship. Obviously, both are single now. Well, at least one is, but I feel this energy here, someone going, no, no, that's a no-no. But let's see. I might have two stories again, like I just had for Scorpio. Sometimes that happens. There's that Cancer energy again with the Queen of Cups. We have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio here. That's what I just said, what happened to Scorpio. 10 of Coins. Okay. Well, things just got spicy. Somebody here, there is two stories. One, if you were the one, Saggy, that was in a connection and are single here, there is something here about mutuality. So I feel like there was mutual friends involved, or this individual here was afraid it would be a big no-no. Okay. It could even be work here, but somebody here has left. So either they left the job, you guys aren't working together anymore. Or it could be, somebody here feels like it's been a long time coming. I'm not going to sit on the dock, but I feel like somebody here is not wanting to wait anymore, is seeing that this connection here is more than it is like can be. There is a lot of love, but I feel like this person here has been very reserved about their feelings. Okay. Like I said, remaining friends out of respect. There's something about respect. The other story I have is if this is an individual here who's already in a connection and you've been single and feeling that, I know that they're married, or I know that it's not here. There's some news here. You might not have known. You might not even know this. But this person here, Saggy, I'm losing my voice. So I feel like there's something here about, and I'm not even 2 hours in yet. So I know it's not because I'm not taking breaks. I feel like you have not talked to this person for quite some time. There has been some silence between you two, probably because they were married or they were in another commitment. But this individual has ended that commitment. And as time has passed, they can't resist this anymore. So I feel like an individual here, you may hear from out of the blue, will ask for, coming by or stopping to visit. But there's something here about not wanting to wait anymore, wanting to see you and talk to you. And some of you may, I don't know if you fully confronted feelings. I think it was a mutual thing between the two of you, but there was just something that was a no-no, in both stories. Palace of Cups is a card in this particular deck. When they're the particular cards, I do not take them in reverse because it's just meaning of the card. This person here is about to take action. All right, story number one. If you were the one who is single now and hasn't taken, been open to this, there's something here that as time has passed or as things have gone, you've kind of been remaining in the hopes of love or hopes for this person's return, Saggy. I do feel like somebody here wants to talk about, the Nine of Coins can be very codependent. I think this person saw you in a codependent connection, and that may be something here where they weren't sure if you were ready yet or over this person. But this is an individual here who is going to take action here to check on you, say hello, and look at this. This is something where this person here is like, I can't hold back anymore. I know that they're out of that connection. It was very toxic. They're not, there's not enabling that connection anymore. But I also don't want to step back knowing that this Saggy is single. Now, if this is story number 2, where this individual is coming to you to tell you that they're out of this relationship, the relationship they were in was pretty toxic. This could have just been in there for financial purposes. But I also feel that you are going to be shocked with this fiery energy coming in with this collision of water. And it's not like you're going to be sizzling it out. I feel like this relief of seeing each other again, talking to each other. I actually see some like really a lot of passion, because I feel like you both are finally mutually going to not just talk about it, but actually take actions towards it. And some of you, it's love, it's making love as well. Okay, so it could be a connection here where it's going to be very passionate. This person's in it for not just the emotional satisfaction, the physical satisfaction, but for commitment. I love how you have 2 palace cards that come in here. This is definitely about not only sacred union, but unity in this connection, okay? Depending on what it was. But let's talk about the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords here that came reversed. More energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For story number 1, I feel like again, this had to do with you having a hard time getting over a scenario or a person here who treated you very badly. I feel like this is mutuality though, okay? And I think that a person here who wanted to step forward, or maybe you guys were all mutual friends, never really was able to or capable to because of a third party. So if you were in a connection here that you were still heartbroken over, but you also saw the connection here and desire for this other person, you just couldn't be with them. There's something here of like, man, I wish I missed that opportunity. Like, I wish I didn't miss that. Like, I should have seen it ahead of time. But this is about getting through this. And I feel like there's a lot of fear on both sides when this comes up, because I think you're going to be presently shocked that this person's finally going to open up and talk about it. And it may be very, because it's swords, so it's all about communication, but I feel like this person's going to word vomit. And I also see with the 3 of Swords here, which is usually not about emotions, but I actually see emotions coming out of that. I mean, it's a 3 of Swords, so it is based upon your heart. And I feel like this person is going to be pouring out emotions about this connection, or why they had to step back, Now, if your person here was in, like I said, a connection, you are going to hear them upset why they didn't end the other connection sooner. This person feels like not only did they waste their time, but they really wasted yours in hopes that maybe you even still care, or there's desire here. But I feel there's going to be a lot of talking again, similar to story 1. I feel like this individual here wants to prove to you, even if it's starting off with a solid friendship. The Palace of Coins is, can we at least be open to having friendship again and rebuilding? Because I do feel like there's been time or space. So it's getting to know each other again, because the connection here was stale for so long. Let's see what final advice we have for both stories. Oh, it gets confusing sometimes when I have to do that. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Take your time in either case scenario. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. And it's something here about like hanging out with friends, getting to know each other, meeting each other's families. It's just like, take your time and have fun in this connection. This is something here where you're going to actually be pleasantly surprised as time evolves how much you did not miss out on each other's lives. Oh, that's kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet. Let's see what's something significant about this connection. Something significant about this connection. What month is important to you coming up? What month is going to be important to you coming up? In love. This is for love and your spiritual growth in it. Well, look at here. July. So even if you're watching this in July, it may not be this July, it could be next July. So just keep an open mind here. July is significant. So there should be something here about this connection or meeting up as friends that is going to be extremely important in this connection. All right, guys, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget, at Harmonia Friends, there's more readings for all signs. How do they feel if this connected with you? There may be more messages on the other side. There's a 30-day free trial. All right, we're going to move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, single Capricorns. Let's see what's going on in love for you when you're watching this. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Well, I feel like you're focused on the past. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily have to be about forgiving another individual. Forgiveness, and if someone owes you forgiveness, you may not receive it. But this is about allowing forgiveness for you. And you can create your own closure. Some of you are upset with yourself on choosing a relationship that you knew was no good for you. Hard on yourself. Let's see what else is going on here for Capricorn. I just feel very hard on yourself here, or asking for forgiveness here. Forgiveness is the key. Forgiveness is always the key to bring you towards unconditional love, that you don't have to hold on to. Love is always the answer. Regardless, love is always the answer. Love does not hurt. A lot of people confuse that feeling, but it's not. Love isn't really a feeling. It's just exist. It's infinite. The Page of Wands. I have an opportunity here, but the Knight of Cups. New opportunity. It's a time for new opportunity here, but you're fearful. All right. Now, this new opportunity could be you, because I mean, this is for a single Capricorn. This is your happiness. And there's an opportunity to accept happiness, but there's so much fear when it comes to it. It's the Sun who needs to hear. It's like, I'm afraid to say yes to anything. Yes, I'm open to dating. Yes, I'm open to this connection, but there's something here where you fear. Now, some of you, it's like if you get an apology from somebody, you fear that it's not going to get any better. I mean, this could be somebody here where you ended it and then they come back with a new way of showing up, which is not what you're used to. And I do feel like it's a big action. And listen, an apology, regardless, doesn't matter what that was done. It takes strength and courage to face that. And there's some insecurity here, if it is that story, that this person is using all their strength of what they have to make a deep apology to you. But there could be fear of if this is actual genuine, you know? But others of you could just be fearful of if someone giving you a gesture of love that, man, what does this mean? Is this person here, like, should I take it, you know? Am I ready? Reversals are now up. Oh yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. So, but the pain is done. Yeah, but you worry about it. You worry about it. We're going to go with story number 1. If I still feel story number 2, I'll take it, but could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I do feel like this may be somebody from your past for story number 1. This is a scenario here where there is so much. I mean, I feel like this person And here's the thing, if they chose, because this is a perfect example of when the grass isn't greener on the other side. However they betrayed you, however they lied to you and hurt you, it's the end of that, but this person is crawling back, and you're going to actually physically see this person looking disheveled or like they just got ran over by a bus. But it's like whatever lesson that they had, they will never treat you again. And this is what they may be saying to you. I will never do that again. I I realized that that was a karmic. I realized I chose the wrong direction. This person could be pleading here, okay? Completely not aligned. And it's kind of like, whoa, this comes out of nowhere. Sagittarius energy here with misalignment. It's out of line. Some of you were like, this is so out of line. This is so out of character. It's like bringing up all old emotions again. I'm feeling bubbled up for it. It's like, I don't know if I can choose this person. But others of you, you have such fear of being betrayed, of like afraid that you'll never get over this, but you are. You are. And I feel like as emotions go through this, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't think it's ready. But like, I feel like you wake up at night sometimes thinking about a past connection, a past relationship. And it's like, oh my gosh, can I stop looking at this? Can I stop looking at this? I'm tired of looking at it. Story number 1. Empress, Taurus and Libra energy. 10 of coins. And the 9 of wands. I'll be honest here, Capricorn. You're not willing to take this person back, even if this person pleads to you. And here's why. They could have there's something here about a child. They could have I'm not trying to get Jerry Springer here, but this could have been a scenario here where you did have a child with this individual and they chose something else or someone else. But they never were there. It's like you were forced in this road here. Like you ignored me and the child. For some of you, that's just for slight. It's not everybody. But this is here where it's like this door is closed. There's no room for us in your life. There's no room for me in your life. I don't know if I could ever forgive you, but I'm going to forgive myself on this. I do see you actually doing this month, saying I'm going to forgive myself on this. Now, others of you, like I said, story number 2, there's an opportunity that, and I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of recognition, honor, and it could come in an individual here that you know is not your cup of tea. And I feel this energy says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality. There's something here about how you create this. And this is coming up to remind you that the more you think of that and that anxiety, that's why you keep pulling in the connections that aren't suited for you. That's what it is. And Spirit's saying, listen, they'll stop coming if you stop focusing on this, okay? These losers or these individuals here who come in your field. Story number 1, the individual who's crawling back. Oh, there it is. Ace Pentacles. 7 of Swords. You don't trust this person. It's total bullshit. I don't see you entertaining it. I feel like this person here is going to offer you the world, and here's the thing. You know this person is lying. You know this person here. Some of you, this person doesn't have a home. That's why. It's like, hey, all of a sudden they want to move in quickly. All right. There's something here about like, please forgive me, but then all of a sudden wants to move in. And it's like, no. Why are you disturbing my peace? Like, peace out. Peace out. All right. Like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking the courage to say that you're sorry, but I'm allowed to choose peace. And I see you actually having a peace offering with this individual, but I think you're closing the door. You're closing the door. But let's see what final advice you have. And for those of you who are looking for those duds. Like I said, this is absolutely validation of these three cards here. You are going to be offered with somebody here you don't trust. Simple as that. And you're going to turn over. You're going to roll over. You're going to say, yeah, no, that disturbs my peace. I don't want that. I want to dream of something better. But you at least now know that you were attracting a lot of these because of your fears of, oh my gosh, is somebody going to here screw me over? What advice in either case scenario here do we have for Capricorn? Queen of Swords, pull in your air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, doesn't matter if you don't have this in your chart. It says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Hold your boundaries, state your truth, be authentic. And if you're picky, you can be as picky as you want, Capricorn. That's what the universe is saying. Let's see what month is significant for you. Forgiveness is needed in either case. That's what it's about forgiving the situation for what it is. You cannot change this past. You cannot change this past event. It's now time to be in the present, and then start creating and manifesting for the future. The significant month of love for you is going to be March. March coming up here for you. All right, guys, like I said, if this resonated, go ahead and like, and don't forget there's the how do they feel readings. If you feel called to go there, just go over to Harmonia Friends, and it was posted today when you're watching this, or look in the description box where we'll have the date. All right, we're going to move on to Aquarius next. All right, Aquarius singles. Let's see what's going on in love for you whenever you're watching this. Let's see what's going on in love for you. Here we go. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So you're in the Fool. You're in the Fool's energy. This is the Fool's journey, but this is something about being optimistic. Being optimistic about the future when it comes to love, my Aquarius singles. Let's see what's going on here. There's got to be more to this story. I mean, this new beginning could mean you're out of something, or you're just being optimistic about love. No reversals on initial story play. Oh, there's the new beginning. That's the Page of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Well, the Moon. This is the new beginning of declaring and listening to your heart and understanding that the one is being exposed. So whether this is a connection that has been not declared before, or you are going to be declaring the one, it's like, listen, when the one comes in, I'm going to fully trust that I'm not going to have all the answers, or I'm going to be ready to state or declare that I'm going to take a chance, or I'm going to be open to this, because a Page of Wands is someone here who's not just the Fool, and not just optimistic. They're all of a sudden having a boost of courage of I'm going back out there. I know that I trust my intuition, and I know that when it's the right time, I'm going to be able to say something. So some of you may be declaring a connection, or just having the confidence of that. Reversals are now up. Let's see what's going on. Let's hope there's not multiple stories, because the past couple of ones has been multiple stories, and sometimes I have to go with the strongest one because then they get really long. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups, the one, the fulfillment. Oh, the Emperor, Aries energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, or you may have Aries in your chart. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could go either way, but I'm going to say this is going the other way. Okay, so if this is how you feel, this is how the connection is. I feel like whether you know this person or not, because some of you, and I don't think you guys have been in a relationship. So this could be a brand spanking new person or something here where nothing's been newly evolved. Somebody here is taking an action towards you. Somebody here is actually revealing their feelings for you. Something here about fulfillment, desire. I do not feel like this person has been open before about their desires. They have not take authority of that. They may have more than one option. If it's not options, it's just like the battle here of priorities of what time it is. But how this feels is that somebody here sees you as the one. Okay. Death reverse makes me really feel like this is more for story number one, that this had never really ended. This is for a connection here that never really ended. So that's what the story we're going with. That's a story that's becoming stronger. So Scorpion doesn't mean that that other message wasn't for you. So there may be a healing message. So keep that in mind. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is something here about unfinished business, something unresolved, an individual here who kept quiet, and fought the change, fought this connection, fought this desire. This person fought the desire. Three of Swords, but because they ran away, because they chose another or chose other things, this individual ended up breaking their own heart, Aquarius. So I feel like you're in dealing with an individual here and it broke their heart that they went this direction, or broke their heart that they broke yours. But this individual here knows and is revealing that to you, just knows and is revealing that to you. You were always their wish fulfillment. I feel like there's something here where they never solely chose you, okay, or never went further, but they watched you this entire time. So even though this individual here, you might not have a lot on social media, or you are very private, it doesn't matter. They have mutual people that keep an eye on you. They can still open up fake accounts. This individual actually has been watching you for quite some time. I think that they feel very confused, but also their ego really got in the way. They were so indecisive here to let you back in or no. Should I go towards Aquarius? Should I not? Should we have a new start here, a new beginning? Faith. Three of Coins. I think I think this person here, Knight of Swords. This person here is facing their fears to come and approach you, Aquarius. All right. And honestly, I think you have been praying for this connection, wanting this, or at least saying, hey, can we remain as friends? But there's something here that is it's going to shock you. The Knight of Swords, when it comes here, it's usually shocking news or news going unexpected. I really don't think you ever thought you were going to hear again from this individual, or this connection. But there is the possibility here, and we're going to see what your advice here. I mean, it says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I feel like there's a chance here of a reconnection, and commitment. I mean, this is just the committed card here with a Taurus energy here, but this is going to shock you. This is going to throw you for like, this is like coming out of left field here for you. But you've been praying for this reconnection with this person, and you always have been somebody here that they feel very passionate about and loving. Ten of Pentacles. I do feel union. I do feel there's something here. Having it all looks different to everyone. Having it all looks different to everyone. There's something about this connection that's unique. I don't know if it's an age difference. I don't know if it's something here. I mean, some of you, it's because this is very significant, but it's like this could be this could even be a same-sex relationship, but I feel the curiosity here is, everything looks different. So I feel like there's something here where it could even be somebody here who went into and is going into a same-sex relationship, and it's new to them, but they're ready to expose this. I know that's very specific, so don't take it if it's not for you, but there's something here about this connection, about union, family, and being different regardless. You were always home to me. Let's start anew. Let's be optimistic with one another. Let's see what month is going to be significant or important into this connection for Aquarius. August. So if it's this July, it's coming up. It's coming up, or whenever you're watching this, August is going to be significant, but it's forward. It's forward, okay? All right, guys, that's what I have for your reading. Go ahead and hit like. And if you want more readings like this, there is a All Signs Love, How Do They Feel? How Do They Feel reading that was posted the same day as this. So just look in the description box of when this was posted, and there may be more messages. 30-day free trial. Hope to see you there. All right, Pisces is up. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for my single Pisces in love. Here we go. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this is for some of my Pisces singles who definitely have a connection already, but there's definitely fighting in between. You two could just be very opposite from one another, but it's a reminder here: love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I feel like there's something about conflict in this connection with this person here, what has not solidified you into a relationship with this person, or maybe it's an in and out relationship. But man, cats and dogs here. Yeah, you guys have been at this for quite some time. Knight of Pentacles. This is it's been a long-term opportunity, right? A long-term opportunity. Man, someone's always running away. It's like they take an opportunity and they piss on it, and then they're not there, and then they take their baton and go somewhere else. I don't know, passing it on. There's a big opportunity here to be with one another, but how can you do that when somebody here is running away, running towards another commitment? Oh my goodness. This is definitely in regards to a Pisces who may be dealing with a runner who's either has their eye on another commitment or is already committed for some of you, okay? But it's like, unless this person stops chasing this other scenario or trying to pretend this long-term connection is the one to go, that you're not really going anywhere. You're not happy about it. I think you guys fight about it, but at the same time, it's like, no. Why would I wait for you? Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. And I feel like there's such an obstacle in the way for this Pisces who's kind of annoyed at an individual who takes the opportunity and then all of a sudden is like, but I still got this. I still got this. So I feel like you have an individual here who is not taking the moves to give you the offer. Yeah. That's 6 of Wands. Things are about to change. Things are about to change. This is about a connection that somebody went after another or stayed in something that because of financial reasons or because they were too chicken shit to really see that this connection could be something. This person is giving you recognition. This person can't lie about it anymore. This person here knows and has to speak the truth. I feel like you're going to hear a lot coming out from this individual about, well, their actions. And it is the, I just keep hearing this person's going to be saying to you, it's the honest truth. I'm not lying. This is what happened. This is the scenario here. And this is why I ran. You are getting communication with this individual, and you may not believe it all the way. Look at this communication. It's coming out of nowhere. Nowhere. It's super fast that it's coming out. Okay. You haven't heard from this person in quite some time for some of you. Quite some time. Okay. Four of Swords here. You're going to be a little restless by this. You're going to criticize this individual here. And that's what it's saying. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. These are doves. These are peace. It is a peace offering you're being offered, and some of you are going to be ticked off by it. Page of Cups. It's apologies that come up, but this person also is coming in as small. I mean, this person is small. Excuse me, I'm clearing my throat again. I feel like their apology is kind of half-assed just to declare something. They're going to be honest with you. They're going to state the truth. It's going to be coming in quickly, but there's this thing of like, can you please just accept this? Can you please take this? Or can you please just be open to this? Please be open to this. I know I chose wrong. I know I chose wrong. Queen of Swords. I don't see you trusting it. I don't think I feel you being against it. I feel like as honest as they may be, your honesty may be blunt on saying it's too late. I see you for who you are or who you were, and I don't know if I want to see you for what's ahead. I'm not sure. Yeah. This is something here where I feel this level of patience is needed for realignment, but how you feel is that this person could never align to what you want. You wouldn't put a time or day or effort into them. Yeah. Tower reverse is usually the other way. This is an individual here you're dealing with that is absolutely trying to reverse things that went down their way for choosing someone over you or staying in something that they knew was no good for them. Their world is falling apart. You are still creating the tower moment for this individual because this is not a direct hit, but it is a direct hit because some of you, this is closure. But there's this need here not to criticize it or point the finger. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically form. You are definitely clearing some karma with an individual, but the best thing you could do is by allowing this peace offering to make some peace for you, because when this comes in, it's actually getting you closer to a connection that you're supposed to be in. Let's see what this connection you're supposed to be in. Yeah, and I never take these reversed here. We have the Palace of Cups. This is a house of love. This is a house of fluidity. This is something here where it's going to be so vulnerable in this connection that you're going towards. And if this tower here is going to be built from love. The tower here with this person, unfortunately, was not built by love, but by passion. Again, passion, quickness, false promises here of being the one, or we'll reunite one day. We'll reunite one day is what I hear. But I feel like the magical transformation here is making peace, because what's coming for you is a home of love. Home of love. What final advice do we have for you? Yeah, look at timing. The Emperor. You don't mind, especially if you're divine feminine here. You're willing to wait for the right connection But you're not going to sit there and stand like how you did before. No, you might look at the time and say, "Oh, maybe it's a time," but it says being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. You're being responsible right now. You're pulling the divine masculine energy, whether you are feminine or not. This is also saying you're pulling in a divine masculine that is coming in due time for you, due time. So they are coming, or you are just taking the shot here of, I'll know when the right time is. It's when I feel stable. It's when I feel like I have authority. It's when I feel like I have the choices. And you are making a choice to say no to somebody. What month is significant for you in love coming up? Does it matter when you're looking at this? Oh my gosh, we got July again. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean if you're watching this now in July that it could be this month. It could also be the following July. So keep that in mind. It's always ahead. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go ahead and hit like if you can, or leave your comments if it resonated. But don't forget, there's a How Do They Feel reading that is posted in the same post date as this over at Harmonia Friends. And there's a 30-day free trial. So go check it out. All right. Let's move on to Aries. All right, let's see what's going on for my single Aries in love. My Aries who are single, what's going on in love for you? Freedom. Another sign got this. I just don't remember. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So this is for my Aries who is going through a period of freedom, single as can be. Being super optimistic about it. That's a good start. That's a good approach, right? I think so. I think so. Let's see what's going on here. No reversals on initial story play. What's going on here with this Aries? We have, whoa, somebody leaving your life. Uh-oh. Maybe someone's coming after you. You might be defending. You're like, no, don't get me off my cloud nine. No. Oh boy. No. No. Different hands. That's very significant. The star. Wow. Give me a second. I need to pause. I got to clear my throat. Somebody here has a frog in their throat. I feel like, well, this is your energy. You're very confident. We're going to start here with your energy first. I think you're very confident. I feel like you're very sure of yourself. You may be enjoying being single. You may have at one point chased love for quite a few, some of you a few years, others of you it's like over time you're like, I don't do that anymore. I choose growth of opportunities that feel good for me. I don't want to share my life, I'm not sure, with anybody because I know my worth. And you haven't really met anybody who has really been your match. Well, I see that somebody here is offering you something, and I see you being defensive about it. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. But I see you looking at another opportunity. You have an eye on a particular person. And if it's not a particular person, it could be the eye on business or the eye on something here you're very passionate about. But you have somebody coming in who's offering you. And the star is either stardom, fame, recognition. It's a card of highly faith, is a very faithful, vulnerable card. It comes right after the tower. It is all healing because, if you think of the most common deck, the Rider-Waite, it's a woman who's kneeling on her knees and looking upon the sky here is like, oh my gosh. But being open, being vulnerable, exposed, she's naked. So there's something here with being the center of attention that is coming up for you, but it's because your declaration of freedom. And I feel that some of you also have an opportunity where somebody is going to be chasing you and you may be chasing another individual or another dream. So either you're chasing a person and then another option comes in place here. Reversals are now up. Oh boy. Well, I don't take reversals on their cards for this deck, which is the Tree of Life. So this is something that's universal. This is something here that is definitely part of your spiritual path. Ten of Wands, you're so burdened. Page of Wands. I feel oppressed. I feel exhausted when it comes to connections. You've been through these games before. And I feel like there's something here where you feel that if you were to take this option, you would lose out on another opportunity or a chance here that you feel may be divinely guided for you. This is actually going to hinder you. You're defensive about it because your eye is on something else. And some of you, it's a partner here. It could be a twin flame. It could be a spiritual connection here, thinking it's the one. But there's also this thing here of independence, freedom. I don't know. I like my freedom now. I'm not sure I want a relationship anymore. It may stop me. It may take away from my growth. It may take away from my getting closer to what I truly want. You don't trust it. You don't trust it. And you're massively defensive to either taking this offer for the chance here of losing out on possibly another connection that you're holding on to. For others of you, you're afraid it's going to take away from a long-term dream. Some of you, this long-term dream has a lot to do with fame or being seen. Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And that's someone here of high advisement. That somebody here is very honest, and conflicted. And this person's not going to give up. So whoever is offering you this is going to be consistent on this connection. Okay. It's no secret. I think it's going to be annoying almost, because I feel like this energy of like, oh my gosh, why am I dealing with this? Why am I confronting this or continue to entertain an individual who's insistent that we're a match or we're together, but you're looking at this as conflict. Some of you, it's like, this is taking away from my business. This is taking away, and you're trying to be logical about this. But this person here is very consistent on coming through with an offer of, please take a shot on me. Please take a chance on me. Like, and you may be not trusting the scenario because, like I said, some of you have an eye on another scenario or situation that you're willing to not wait around, but like, if things align, they'll align, and you'll know when it's the right time. When's the right time to be? We have the Eight of Cups. I see you listening to your gut. I do. Look at this. You have your eye on the prize. And this has to do with creation, where your cup really is, where you actually want to be. Yeah. And it brings so much anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety with this offer or this person here who's coming in very lustful and sexual. And there's something here where it's like, if I get involved in this, I might regret missing out on this. And I have been trying to manifest this for quite some time. I really see this cup here being drawn here as the Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. And some of you, it's like, I'm waiting for the right partner, and you're definitely not the right partner for me. But you do have someone here who's going to be consistently in your energy here of, flirting, being flirtatious. So it's going to take you to pull in the energy here of enough is enough. What is the final advice we have for this Aries? You may be dealing with a stubborn individual who you don't really want. Three of Wands. Look, put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. This is about putting yourself out there in an opportunity here, especially if this is work related. Spirit's trying to encourage you to go after your dreams. Everything's about going after your dreams. You have the freedom here to choose your path. And if you want to hold out or wait, it's up to you, but whatever is lining to you. And I never suggest holding out or waiting for a person, but a significant person, especially. but this is about going after your dreams. And if you're just holding out for the right person, then spirit's saying, well, you won't know that until you actually step foot out. Okay. Like be look for the loyalty here. Look for the individuals here who are giving you attention here and loyalty by showing the actions, not just bringing it on with passion. And there is someone here who's definitely wanted you in a more passionate way. Could just be sex, but I see you saying no to it. And I see you holding out for the right person or holding out for the one, but it's like, I'm going to take the actions here to live my dreams, live my life, know that I'm not putting myself on hold. The important thing is you are not putting yourself on hold with this connection. Let's see what month is important for this Aries. What month of love is important to you to come? So whenever you're listening to or watching this, it's to come. August. So something is coming on love with August. Could be this situation, but usually it's the positive one. So, and there's both positive things. You're going to have the capability of saying no. But I feel like something significant could be about new love coming in or in place here that you're going to be doing in August. Again, especially if you say no to this, it's allowing space for what's really meant to come here, that freedom. All right. If you like this, go ahead and hit like. If you want to check out how they feel, another scenario, there may be more readings on the other side at Harmonia Friends. Just look for the post date. It's the same date as this, and it's for how they feel. And there may be some messages over there that resonate for you. All right. Let's see what's going on for Taurus in love. Taurus in love. Here we go for my Taurus singles. These cards are so hard to shuffle sometimes. Oh, Sacred Union. And I usually don't get flippers with that, so that was interesting. So there's something here about it flipping around for you. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So I feel like something flipped about this connection. This is a very sacred union. Obviously, you're not in union with this individual or this person. Whether you know it or not, I don't want to say too much right now until we see some of the other cards. So let's see what your initial story is, because there's a lot of stories that I'm feeling with that. Ace of Pentacles. That's a big opportunity, a long-term commitment. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been holding out, waiting for the right relationship before you accept an offer. And there's an offer that is coming your way. There's an offer coming your way, Taurus. There is. But this is something here where it's wanting to go the next step. And some of you, could be an offer, an apology. You could have been dealing with a non-committal person, somebody who friend zoned you. Others of you, this is somebody here who's not fooling around. They're not an individual here who's going to make you feel like second place. This is a person here, like, they're genuine. When they come in there, they're gonna like, listen, I'm an exclusive, and I want to give you an exclusive offer. You're getting an offer. Reversals are now up. Something has flip-flopped though. I still have that in my head. King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I mean, that's your energy, but someone's ego was in the way of this connection. Yeah. Excuse me. I feel, Taurus, when the King of Coins is reversed, it's someone here who is selfish, is somebody here who does not really want to invest in other individuals or nurture something. And I feel like there's something here where you feel strongly, something has flip-flopped about this. You feel strongly that this person here was selfish, did not really put anything into you. Now, if this was a connection here of somebody coming in here who wants to have it, there's something about you feeling like this person here is either in it for the money or being very selfish. Like you're like, they're too materialistic. There's something you don't like about this individual, turns you off. It turns you off. Maybe they have maybe they have a lot of insecurities and they're something about this person's insecurities. There's something here about how they show themselves, their appearance, their exterior, their possessions. So materialistic. This person is so materialistic, whether it's one story or the other. You have a very materialistic individual here that may just be after things that look shiny to them. Or for you, it's like all the investment of what I truly wanted at one point, you don't feel good about. You don't. You don't. You feel this person takes. You feel this person here in you enable. Um, this person here also may have another something about a mother. And if it's not a mother, God, I mean, you might be dealing with somebody who is extremely has mommy issues, but it's like the relationship always, I don't know why it feels like the relationship always involves the mother for some of you. This person here may choose their mother. Oh my goodness. If it's not a mother, it could be the mother of their children or whatever. It's like this, but it was never a strong connection. All right. This was a chance here where there was a sacred union, but you don't think highly of this person. And if this is somebody new, you know already that they're dealing with others, or you know what I'm saying? Like you know that this person here has, you know, something about this individual already. There's something about them exposing themselves, especially if they're narcissistic. You know how like they expose themselves here, blame the mother, blame the person. It's like they always blame another, or they may say to you, especially if this is new love for Taurus, this individual here would be like, oh, I was in a hard relationship. They were only after my money. Watch out for that individual. Watch out. There's your warning. They sure are going to try. They're going to try to text you. They're going to try to reach out to you. They're going to try to connect with you, ask you out. Maybe start with small contacts like text messaging, but it's on a quick pace. You don't trust this person in either case, in either scenario, in either story. This individual is fully exposed. You see this person, you see what they state, you see what this person wants. Some of you, it's just to have the sex. And they're not really looking on anything for commitment, or others of you, their desire and passionate for you, and they will make it more surface about sexuality, is more like they'll give you that just for the money. This is a person here who may even need a home or a house to live. I hate to go that low, but that's what it feels like. I feel for some of you, you have an individual who's already in a toxic connection and is trying to play off that they're single, or apologetic, and that they're going to change, and something about choosing you finally. 10 of Cups. Temperance reverse, could be dealing with a Saggy. Knight of Coins. Again, you're looking for an opportunity of real commitment. And what this person is tumbling to the table is something where you know it is not aligned for you. Maybe you wanted this person really badly in the past, or maybe you see this individual and it reminds you of an individual. There's a reason for that. It's a pass, okay? What Spirit is reminding you, though, is with that sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship where is truly sacred. There's something here about honor. This is what you're looking for. This is about the friends, family, security. And I see a lot of that. I see you closing the door because you are going to, you're like, no, I'm honoring a sacred union. This is not for me. This could just be a test for you, Taurus. Okay. But this individual, I don't feel is good for you. Okay. You know, that's not honoring your true happiness, of what you deserve, what you desire. You will never be fully picked from this individual. They're full of crap. I'm sorry, some of you don't want to hear that because you think it's a sacred union that you're supposed to be with it, but the sacred union could be a karmic lesson. All right. And it could be a reminder of what really is a sacred union, what you truly want, what you truly desire. Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by the things called life. Spirit is saying, be open to new love. The page is new. This isn't new love. I feel like this is something right off the bat, you know, you're either being used on with a new person who tries to say off their new love, or a scenario here who says that they want you or that they desire you now after you know all of the baloney that they've been stating to you. Let's see what card here that is significant for you in love in a positive way. What month is going to be important to you? October. So this upcoming October, this new love connection is where you're really going to feel the energy of this, of what it truly feels to be the sacred union, or you may feel the energy of that. All right, if you guys like this reading, go ahead and hit like. Don't forget, I have all signs, how do they feel, whatever side it is. There may be more messages for you, but that's over at Harmonia Friends. And yes, you can become a member. There's a 1 month free trial, so go check it out. If not, this is where we part ways, and we're going to move on to our final sign, which is Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on. Our final zodiac sign for this reading. Let's see what's going on in love for my Gemini singles. Here we go. Another, I don't remember what sign got it, but it came up again. So if you do see forgiveness in one of them, there may be more messages, but let's just stick with this one. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Gemini, this is about being focused on the past, regardless of what that scenario is. I do feel like I have some Geminis here who are having a hard time forgiving a person for a situation, or some of you, it's just a hard time forgiving yourself and taking accountability for the portion that you played in another relationship here that is not working out or did not work out in your favor. Let's see what other messages we have for Gemini. Reversals aren't up yet for initial story play. Let's see what's going on. 8 of Swords. So much inner turmoil, anxiety. All this anxiety has to do with past events. So it's really hard, singles, for my single Geminis here who are very nervous to start relationships, if you have this much anxiety of fearing the worst case scenarios. But this is changing. You know, you can't hold on to this anymore. We have Scorpio energy. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio. This is a chance here for a new beginning to let this really sink in. Yes, it was a loss. Yes, it was a rejection. But this is the time to end this. You can't keep thinking about this past loss. This is changing. This loss is changing. This rejection is changing. And some of you, it's this rejection of yourself, of what you truly desire. This is change, transformation. The number 5 is all about change, but the anxiety here is fearing the worst case scenario. And Spirit's like, this has to go. This has to be removed. It has to. And you're being encouraged here to face the change, face the loss, accept it. Accept it. And I see you doing it. I see you doing it. And as painful as this is, Aries, you know, I'm sorry, I said Aries. There must have been a reason for that. But Gemini, you know that there's something here, that it's better for you, that is going to allow you to have stability here. And this is what you're looking upon. And this is what you want. This is something tangible. This is something here about a home and security where you feel safe. And some of you, it's just working upon that on yourself. forgiving yourself, knowing that you can build the foundation that is strong for you as a single. But this is leaving the past behind, leaving the guilt, leaving the shame, leaving the rejection, um, going towards it, knowing that you don't have all the answers of how to get there, but you're going. I see you doing it. Knight of Wands. This is something here where you've gone in and out, and it's like red flag, red flag, red flag. Everything has a red flag. And you know that this is not really allowing you to step forward, step forward. The universe is really showcasing you, hey, you're going to meet players on the road. You're going to meet people here that you're going to say red flag to. But you won't know unless you run into them. You won't know until you hit the encounter. And there's something here about how you have not taken the encounter before. King of Cups energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Gemini, you do have somebody approaching you. And you may think right off the bat, oh my God, red flag, huge red flag. This person's love bombing you all the way. They're exposing themselves. The King of Cups here with the Knight of Wands reversed, when they're both reversed like this, is stating to me that you have somebody here who's going to really throw the love bomb on you, or have some massive sexual attraction for you, or, you know, has this, I mean, this person here is not going to take the time here to get to know you. He's going to be touchy, feely, all over you kind of person. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And my God, you got the Five of Pentacles. You're going to be reminded here. You're going to be reminded here of being in a connection like this before that left that you know, they were desperate. There's a desperation about this person. Now, you may have somebody here who was a player to you. It could be that too. It could be. I could have a Gemini here where you do have a player from the past who comes in begging for forgiveness, begging you. Now we have the Queen of Cups. I'm starting to feel like, Gemini, this actually was a connection here that is rebounding. I mean, it is what it is, but I feel like that. I feel at one point there was something here. You were aligned at one point with one another. This person took advantage of you. It doesn't matter what you are, male or female, but I feel this energy here, someone taking advantage here, playing the love bomb here, coming out from the cold. When they rejected you, I've changed, I changed, I changed. And I feel this energy of you facing that. Or facing a person here who is playing victim, if it is somebody brand spanking new. Yeah. Fighting. Conflict. But this is an internal conflict for you. Because the internal conflict here is, at one point you desire this, you want this, but the idea of planning new is too fearful for you. It's you don't trust this person. Like I said, Gemini, you're going to know the red flags, but Spirit is saying the more you experience this, you can create your reality to what you think you dream and imagine. I get why they were telling me this story, because some of you, it could be fears of this, but you know, it could be fears of attracting the same person. And you might run into somebody here who you attract who's literally the same person in another body. Yeah, that happens. And it's like, are you ready to face the lessons here? And these are some things here that you're going to go, oh, I know the red flags now. I don't have to take that. I don't have to take that. Let's see what final advice Spirit has for you. You won't know unless you try. Now you can forgive yourself on this, because now you know you said no to this. Oh my God. 10 of Swords. You could put this away. Hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. You understand the insecurities of individuals, why they blame. You understand why they run. It has nothing to do about you. It has everything to do with them. You're not cursed. You're ready to pack this up. You're ready to end something here about the past. Closure, closure, closure for you. This is also closure for the fact that, you're not going to buy into people's bullshit stories when they come in there and they start playing victim because of being left out in the cold. Or it sounds like a scenario here where they're not over it. Everybody has to take accountability for their portion. The confliction portion comes here is that you don't believe this person's why they're separated, why they're conflicted. Let's see, because you are finally seeing that for a person for who they are, or running into connections that remind you of an individual here from the past, that you're realizing that the more I focus on this, the more I actually keep creating it. There's an ability here to have an optimistic approach and look at that and forgive yourself in the portion, saying, I'm strong enough now, and I am going to pull in the one now that I'm taking my chance in love. So let's see what month is significantly important to you. What month in love is going to be important to you? October. This is where you can have a connection with an individual. Okay. The October, whenever you're listening to this, the upcoming month. All right. Not from the past. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to check out the other readings here that may resonate with you, I have an all signs, how do they feel reading, depending on the scenario here, where you might get more insight. So if you want to check that out, you can come over to Harmonia Friends, where there's a 1 month free trial. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care and have a good one.